you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Today, two teams hailing from the AFC. Between our visitors and these guys defending their home turf. On the visitors' sideline, a look at their head coach. These guys just about set to go in this one. On the opposite sideline, a look at their head coach. These guys more than motivated for this contest, ready to take the field here at home. We're Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott, starting our second year here in the Madden booth. And we're off on EA Sports. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Well, that comes their offense for its first possession of the game. And bringing them out to his 10th season now.
But a 4.5-month movie where he could be playing the part of the league MVP, and he could be leading a legit contender into the postseason. How many starts this campaign, though?
Third and long, they're going to throw. Pressure's on him, and it's going to get home. He's dropped. A couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line. But this one sails over the sideline, and they'll spot it where a touchback would go at the 20-yard line. So here's their offense now to take over for the first time.
A bigger play on the ground later on. Promise in the world ahead of he and his squad. And this is where all that off-season planning, reps in camp, the sweat, the blood, the tears come into play.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Into traffic, complete. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40.
Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Lawrence looking to throw. Throw cut at the 6.
The guy who makes those plays in the biggest of moments. And that may not show up as a big old play and utilizing his arm. It's his fortitude.
And he runs it across. Touchdown. These guys finish off their opening drive. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. All right, so nice little drive they put together there in their first series of the season, partner. And the year begins on a high note with a touchdown. Sent with it on first. Throw is there, Trey McBride. Do get him down. Roll left side, taken in by Adams. On the shotgun, Brissett. Trouble now, and the ball is out. And it looks like they got it back. They did.
Find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands.
Santos' kick is good. Looking to throw, Lawrence. Lays out left side. Hand off to Jacobs. Dodges another stop. He's going to be down within a yard of that red zone.
Down to able to and keep them from piling on those yards.
They'll run, Jacobs. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown. That brings us to the 2-minute warning. These guys trailing by 11. Now Brissett to throw. Short pass brought in. Operating from the gun, Brissett. That one's complete, right side. Looking to throw it. On target to Moore. Shotgun now for Brissett. And this is cut for a score, and we are not done here yet. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either. Just a field goal game. Back to throw. Looking for it, and he's got it. That gets him 2, and puts them within a field goal here late.
That special teams coach is down there telling his guys that. Don't come back to these sidelines. Don't come off this field unless you go get me the ball to get this offense. This team right there got the job done, and now as an offense, the greatest formation in the history of football. You know what that is, Kate?
Line it up, boys.
The victory formation.
Design run for Lawrence. So hard work rewarded as they take a well-earned win in this one. Well, partner, long season ahead, but undoubtedly a good start here today, getting the win in Week 1.
Rico Greg Olson with you. The Pro Bowler Brandon Aubrey has a set off week go on EA Sports. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So the visitors ready to go on offense here. Now the former Ohio State Buckeye, here's Jake Hayes-Dobbs. And he'll be brought down.
They're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Ready to get back at it. So Greg, to get the season going, obviously the adjustment to last year's new kickoff. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. He's got his man, Keyshawn Boutte. And he is out of bounds. But now here's Lawrence. He'll get that one to Patterson, complete. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. It'll be first and goal. Lawrence now. He's got his big tight end.
And what a response by this offense. It's not down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score in the opening possession. And they're able now to go out and square it on up.
Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. Now he'll run it. Can't beat those legs. On play action. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he lost the football. The defense has got it. Inside the 40. Still going. And he returns this all the way. Frank, what a terrible play for the offense. You're trying to gain some momentum. They'll drop to throw. That ball intercepted. That's the safety, Jesse Bates. So the fans gonna head home happy. It's a win for the hometown squad. They get the job done here at home, and they follow the opening weekend victory with another here to move to 2-0 on the season.
On the visiting sideline, their head coach. These guys are perfect 2-0 to start the year. Just about set for a start. Happy to have you with us, and we are underway here on Thursday Night Primetime. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time.
0-2, but they're at home. I guess he's going to try and find a way to get the home crowd involved early.
And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second down, and they'll send the tight end in motion here. Throwing is Williams. Toward the sideline, intercepted. Rasul Douglas picks it.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series. Here we go.
They go play action now. Lawrence. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles. On play action, here's Williams. This complete to the tight end, Tucker Kraft. And he gets into the end zone for the touchdown. Tucker Kraft, his second touchdown on the season. And his guys have taken a first-quarter lead.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make.
The drive summary that time, 5 plays. Here's Lawrence to throw. That pass complete. Here's Butte with it. And he takes this one down.
Up down and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
And he's got his man in stride. Complete. 7 yards on the pickup there. And looking to throw, Lawrence. And it's caught. Touchdown. Taysom Hill, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Good bounce-back drive right there through the pick on drive number 1. Drive number 2 leads them right down the field into the end zone. Now Lawrence to throw. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted.
Ended in turnovers already, and we still have almost a full half of football yet to play.
Here's Tracy. And all the way in for the touchdown. Interception key as it leads to the touchdown.
And that's a drive that makes everyone happy on that bench.
Here's Williams. He's going deep for Brown. And the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he will take it in for the touchdown. De'Ami Brown, 62 yards. And his guys have taken the lead. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie. Sometimes getting rid of the ball and stopping the clock is more important.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Sheldon Rankins abruptly ends that play with a sack. He is proving his worth defensively. What a ball game this was. What an atmosphere this was. And the home team getting the late touchdown, getting the victory, and now everybody in this building can file away with smiles on their faces.
And what do real estate people tell us all the time? It's location, location, location. So being at home, that can be a big deal.